Yo, what's going on? It's Joey. I have a story to tell you. And this took place actually in like the middle of my 8th grade year. Um, so I got a vape, okay? I'll throw up a picture on the screen right now. Um, and yeah, so I would be vaping a lot when I got this. I was fucking addicted. Um, I would do it whenever I could and not give a fuck what anyone would say. Um, I really just didn't give a shit. But so I took it to school with me, and I would use it on the bus. So I did this for probably about a week. Yeah, that's right. So I did it for like a week, and in the mornings going to school I'd vape. Coming home I'd vape even harder because I didn't give a fuck and it was after school. Um, and I would chuck fucking clouds like in the back of this bus. With my friend actually, he would do it with me. But with my vape, of course, because no one really had vapes then. I pretty much fucking started that shit. But so I would be vaping and shit and chucking clouds everywhere. Like I said, not giving a fuck for I think it was like the fourth day. Then people started to notice, like people in the front of the bus. Um, so like I said before, and after school I would do it, and then it was after school on the fourth day. And this kid actually in the front of the bus, he actually yelled. He said, "It smells like someone's vaping back there or some shit," and he like yelled it like like I don't know, like he wanted the entire bus to hear it. And I fucking stood up because I got pissed because like he was directing it towards the back of the bus because he knew that someone was doing it back there. I stood up. I was like, "Yo, shut the fuck up! Like no one's vaping back here. Like shut the fuck up and sit down." And I just got pissed off for a second, but. So yeah, we started saying shit back and forth, and then I just like sat down because I was not about to get in a fight over fucking vaping on the bus. So um, actually, the next day after that incident, I guess, um, I got onto the bus after school, and the fucking seventh graders on the bus, they're always like insane on the fucking in the back, and in the back especially because they just like do stupid shit. They scream pretty much all ride pretty much. Um, and yeah, they weren't like that at all today or that day. They were just sitting there calm, and they actually looked fucking scared. I'm not gonna lie, and they were all fucking staring at me, like all of them. And I was like, "What the fuck? Like, what the fuck happened?" So I get in the back, and I'm like, "Yo, what's going on?" And they weren't fucking talking to me. So I was like, what the fuck? But the fucking second I sit down and I look forward, I see the fucking vice principal walk onto the bus. I'm like, "Oh shit." Like something fucking happened. And I see him make eye contact with me and walk straight to me, like right to the back. And he starts taking down everyone's name and shit, like all the seventh graders. And he doesn't take my name down because that motherfucker already knew me. Um, but yeah, so I don't. He definitely knew what was going on, but I was like, no fucking way he knows. Like, how the fuck does he know? Because, well, I mean, I can see how he knows because I was chucking fucking. I wish you could have seen the. I wish I had a video at least to show you of how fucking insane I was just chucking clouds. Like I really did not give a shit. Like I was just blowing them out pretty much. And but when I did want to be like kind of discreet with it, I would blow it under the seat, and it would still fucking go everywhere. I mean, it really didn't help. But so yeah, actually so when the principal came on the bus, that was a Friday, and so the next day actually, um, I found the kid that was in the front of the bus that yelled at everybody that someone was vaping. Um, I got on Snapchat because I don't know, it was a big deal for me then because I really did not want to get in trouble, and that was probably the first time that I would have gotten in big trouble, and it was. I mean, you'll find out in a few minutes. But so I go on Snapchat and I start texting up this kid. I was like, "Yo, why the fuck would you tell everybody that someone's vaping? Like, why the fuck are you snitching and shit?" And yeah, he was just like, "Nah, like I'm not even snitching." And the reason I did that is because I felt that somebody snitched if the principal came on the bus. So that's why I was mainly pissed. But so I started threatening the fuck out of this kid. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Like, stop fucking lying to me. Like, I know you snitch and shit. And yeah, he was just like trying to defend himself, and I was just going off. And so yeah, it eventually got to the point where I threatened I was gonna beat the shit out of him, and I was actually gonna gang up with some other people, and it's kind of fucked up. But so I'm just gonna skip that whole part. So then Monday comes, nothing happens at all. I didn't bring my vape because I was too scared, and nothing happened. I didn't get called down. Nothing happened. I didn't hear anything from anybody, and it was just a normal day pretty much. But then fucking Tuesday, I decided to bring it, and yeah, my dumbass. Yeah, I don't even know how the fuck this shit happened, but no, wait. I did not bring my vape on the Tuesday because that's when I thought I was gonna get in trouble, but I wasn't really sure because I didn't know if they knew, so I didn't bring it. Um, so it was a normal day. I get into school. Um, I don't really remember which period it was. Oh shit, I do remember. It was seventh fucking period. I I'm sitting in there. It's a normal day. Um, Middle class. The phone rings. I'm like, oh shit, like someone's about to leave or is getting in trouble. I didn't even think it was me, honestly. And my teacher looks at me. I'm like, oh fuck, no, I'm fucked now. Like I fucking know that look. Um, so she hangs up the phone. She's like, Joey, go to the office. I'm like, oh fuck, all right. So I get up, walk out. Long walk to the fucking office. I try to take as long as I can because it's just gonna be harder to wait in there. So I get there, I wait, and eventually the lady at the desk, she told me that the house principal is ready to see me, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, like, are you kidding me? The house fucking principal, like, that guy's gonna fucking rip me apart. Like, he does not even like me, like, whatsoever. Especially the year before that, like, I would get in fucking so much trouble. Like, it wasn't even funny. So I was like, oh my fucking god, like, no way, I have to go in there. But so I of course, I walk in there, sit down. He's just fucking staring at me, and he's on his computer. So yeah, he's just like fucking around on there and shit. I'm just sitting there, and he's not looking at me really. But I don't know. I could just tell like something was about to happen, and I really didn't like know exactly. But so he was looking at this picture on his computer, and I couldn't really see it because of the angle that I was at. But so then he turns his computer and looks at me, and he's like, "What's this?" And I was like, "Fuck!" Like, oh my god! Like, how the fuck does he have this shit? But so what was on there? What was on his computer was a picture of someone's phone, and on the phone was Snapchat. I think you know where this is going, but the kid on the front of the bus that I was telling him that I'm gonna beat the shit out of. It was his phone, with my text on it, threatening the shit out of him, and yeah, so that pretty much just gave it away because yeah, I mean the principal knew I was vaping from that conversation I had with him, and yeah, so I had to admit to him that I was vaping. And pretty much, he just straight up said, he's like, you're getting suspended for 5 weeks, that's it. And I started freaking out because, honestly, I really don't care if I'm out of school, but it sucks when you have to come back to school and you have to make up all the fucking work. It's such a fucking pain. So I started freaking out. I'm like, what? Like, are you kidding me? Like, 5 weeks? And, so pretty much, like, probably about 5 minutes of trying to, like, I don't really know, but so a few minutes go by, and he's just like, all right, so I'm not going to suspend you for 5 weeks, but the punishment that I was getting is that I'm not allowed to sit in the back of the bus, which that fucking sucked. Like, yeah, like that's where I always sat, and like I have a bunch of friends back there, so he said that I had to sit in the front by myself. And I was pissed, but looking back on it, that guy was nice as fuck because if I was that principal, I would say go fuck yourself. You're 5 weeks suspended. That's it. But yeah, so it fucking sucked. The rest of the year, it fucking sucked. Not gonna lie. It was a long rest of the year, but okay. Before I end this video, I just want to say that you should go check out this other channel, Fatimations. Honestly, I'm not too into animations or anime really, but honestly, I can watch them because they're fucking entertaining sometimes. But I would honestly just go check this dude out because honestly, like I know how to make them and they're hard as fuck. So honestly, just go check him out and give him some love. But I'll have his Instagram and his YouTube links in the description as well with my Instagram. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like it, comment if you want to, subscribe if you want to, and yeah, later.